Whoa. B. B? Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You can call me B. I am an insider. Someone who knows a lot about the company. Please understand that I cannot reveal my identity. I am going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, why do you think you were hired by the company? Should I rephrase that? Let me ask you like this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? First of all, I don't actually know why we're working here. But, like, in the context of Limbus company, it's like, not having a job is worse than death. I would say so, yes. It's not really all that great. Of course, I'm not exactly satisfied. I'm sad. Okay. Is that so? Well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Would you say I'm wrong? I mean, the emotional part of it is sad, but I am enjoying learning about the abnormalities. Yeah, that's true. Each time we speak, we'll need to be as brief as possible. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. Like, Angela doesn't know that this happens, like this glitchy thing happens. Day 12. What do you think of the Sephiroth? Don't you find them somewhat lacking in certain ways? You have the liberty to disregard whatever they may say. However, please be kind to them. This is the burden we must bear if we want to advance their department, so to speak. I have never had any serious discussion with them. They seem to be uncomfortable conversing with me, most likely due to the fact that I am a superior PA. You know, she's starting to sound like Faust. Even if they are secretly jealous of my superiority, there is nothing they can do to change that. After all, I am the most advanced AI in this company. Well, they have feelings if they're jealous, right? Okay. This is not... it seems that Netzach has yet to show up, so this is his office? Man, why did the meeting room have to be so far away? You already know my name, right? Got anything else to say? I do. Could we talk later then? Don't really want to be bothered right now. He is such a mood. You look a little dumbfounded. Ooh. His face. You know, this isn't the kind of place where we preach how we're so honored to have you as our manager and whatever. Well, not like you were expecting that anyways. That's right, I'll be level with you. I don't like my job. Why is he here though? Did his creator place him here? I really want to quit if I could. But I can't, can I? Yeah, they can't leave. Like, Angela can't leave. If she's the superior AI and she can't leave, what about them? I'm here against my will. Oh, that is so sad. I don't know what grand ambition or aim compelled you to stand where you are. Don't care either. For me, I don't even remember ending up at this place. Yet, I have to play this role I didn't want to take. I never wanted to be responsible for keeping others alive. Whoever assigned me here, they were totally wrong giving me the job. Wow. So, you know, Angela, Malkuth, and Yesod all are so into this managing thing. But like, we meet Netzach and he's just... this is the worst. I feel helpless. Employees die every day. There'll be no one to remember them. No one to honor their sacrifice. Oh. The first truth I will tell you is, do not trust the AI at your side. Angela? In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. Or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI has given order not to share specific information, yeah, because like I said, they were programmed and they will follow the set of like the set of scripts that they have for that program. It has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than that controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before. Well, I participated in the programming, to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, I will send you a program for your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. If they lie, what will happen? The nose will grow bigger. The nose will lengthen. The color red means untruth. Rudolph! The red-nosed reindeer. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Hi. You're not angry, are you? I'm Hod. I'm in charge of the training team. What we do is, accidents happen in the company. But Lady Angela said that about half of those accidents could be easily prevented if the employee showed more initiative. So the training team provides employees with a work manual and sufficient training, try to reduce the number of accidents. We also help employees that are transferring to different departments in adapting to their new workplace. Basically, HR. I'm not very skillful in many areas, but I'll try not to be a hindrance at least. In fact, I've been testing out a new employee program these days. I don't know if it will work out, but Oh, you want to know more about the program? As you know, the company is quite demanding. Even though we run consistent checkups, many of our employees regularly lose their sanity. I know exactly what it's like. I mean, I don't directly interact with the abnormalities, but I know what it feels like to lose yourself. I'm not sure if employees will like my new program, or if it will prove to be helpful. I can only hope. Tiffany, it's all thanks to you, Miss Hod. I feel so much better after talking to you, as you suggested. I'm finally free from those horrible thoughts that used to haunt me every morning. No, it was your courage to bare your heart to me that really solved the problem. I just showed you where to start. So is Hod. Like, the work of HR is basically to help employees, and is she also like their therapist? I mean it. I'd have probably hung myself by now if it wasn't for you. My God. Anyway, Miss Hod, you really did save my life. I'm so fortunate to have you as my Sephira. It's just so sad that this is the life of the employees here. You're a really, really good person. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm so glad to see you getting better. I heard you'll be transferring to a different team soon. I hope you do well there. Please make sure not to forget the conversations we had. Of course, miss, I won't. You see that, manager? My program's really working. I want to be as helpful a person I can be here. Because the harder I try, the more lives I can save. Aww. How was your day? During mine, I happened to notice that a certain employee filled their water bottle with Bear brand beer and had proceeded to drink it during the workday. Bear brand. Actually, we have a milk brand with this name. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to be intoxicated. I wouldn't know either. I don't drink. One time, I was infected with a virus that prevailed throughout the net at the time. It caused me to perceive everything 10 times slower. Oh. They say intoxication is similar to that. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager. Your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say something to me, please do so. Are you going to sabotage the company? Will you ever harm me? Oh, this is because B gave us like that device, Pinocchio device, right? And it will turn red and it will elongate if the AI is lying. Are you going to sabotage the company? Well, we are an instrument of whatever she might want to do. Because, I don't know, she said she cannot get out of here. So maybe she wants to? So... Well, are you going to sabotage the company? Why? She seems very dedicated to this, as she was programmed to, right? But she mentioned that she can never be free, that she always mentions what it feels to be human. So, does she want to get out of here? Are you going to sabotage the company? Will you ever harm me? So it's like, if that was her goal, and we are the instrument, she won't harm us, I think. I am an artificial intelligence created by and for the company. Every conversation between us is recorded and monitored. And now you're asking me such a ridiculous question. Whether I'm going to act against the company? The thing is, you can always make excuses, right? Let me give you an answer. I only exist as a part of the system. Such a plot does not exist, nor will it ever be written. Even if it were, it would not succeed. It turned red! The letter Z. Zoo. Oh, ox. Oh, they're playing. Hey, that's cheating. That's not a place at all. Doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were here, Sephira Yesod, sir. Sorry, I know we aren't supposed to slack during work hours, but he insisted we... What? You started it. You wanted to get back at me for a last time, remember? Shut it, you dork. I'll think about the appropriate response for this case later. You two, focus on your work. Of course, Sephira, sir. We're sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, manager? We used to play it. It's fun to think of a word. And, my friends and I actually enjoy board games, so we play many kinds of games where we sit around, use cards, or sometimes paper, or even words. So yeah. Yesod begins to get lost in thought. Day 14. Wait, this is a past flashback? Okay, James, you know you can't enter the cell for work when your mental corruption level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know, just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the assigned work regime. Besides, you know how Sally went in at 82% one time and came out fine? I'm only at 81%, please. Come on, what are friends for? Act so strict and the employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Oh, so did Yesod lose a friend? Just kidding. Even if all the employees were to hate you, I'll still be your playmate. Aww. You know that the word playmate has no place in this corp. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, can I please get to work now, my lord Yesod? Don't forget that I cut you some slack yesterday when we were playing word chain. Fine, but just this once. No, he smiled. Oh. And make sure to take psychological examination right afterwards. You bet. Thank you, Yesod. See you in a bit. At times I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. Through the clothing, I can see my skin covered with festering boils. Like, did he have a reaction to something? Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. It has come to a point where I've begun to find the sight of my normal skin strange and unnatural. I cannot help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other Sephiroth about those visions, but it seems I'm the only one who experiences this. Oh. Here we have the backstory. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you may know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't even want to hire anymore because they just keep dying. But, of course, it was I who ordered for James to be gunned down. Dang. I know the kind of place we work in. I am not regretful for the fact that I was unable to stop him. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with him. Yes, so there's always a point to having relations, you know. I know it's just so sad because he feels like the investment that he put in that relationship is going to scar him as well. And the loss of a friend is such a heavy thing. He tells people not to have relations with anyone, right? Or the Sephira not making friends with anyone here because their life is just so indispensable, and they'll just end up hurting themselves because he's felt it. And that's one way that he is showing concern, because like saying that within the context of their reality as well. And it's just so sad because in a place like this, you all need the comfort you can get. I was careless with my position and let my subordinate exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker too. Of course I had fun playing word chain. We grew so intimate that I would forgive his trivial rule violations. So he felt like he got used. But the price I had to pay for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is Lobotomy Corporation. We see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you will feel the urge to share the distress and anxiety with someone else, to have a friend. But manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me, and try not to make the same mistake as I did. You know, Yesod cares a lot, right? And it's just that he experienced this, that he wants other people to learn from him in order to protect themselves. And he just wants to protect the employees as well from having to bear the loss of friends that they meet along the way. It's just so sad, honestly. Because you will be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. That is so sad. I envy Angela. She is truly a heartless monster. Dang. People say that I am too rational. Yesod the cold-blooded machine, Yesod the viper, Yesod the cruel and emotionless, a frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I won't deny that I deserve the reputation. However, who built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Dude, oh my god. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotion. Aww. A vague sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle the facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in the way? Right? I don't know, like nowadays AIs with emotions seem to be the pinnacle of technology. So Yesod asking this question is very significant. It also would tie in probably to the story of how they were created. Do you know the answer? Well, the power of emotions can be both positive and negative. Like you can sympathize with them, but at the same time you can use that sympathy into your own weapon against that person, which is manipulation, obviously. But I don't know. If you are an AI without emotion, then you will not be able to understand your job, right? Like this job, the plight of the workers, it's also something that you have to endure in a way. Did you hear the news, manager? They say a rodent found its way into the appliance room, one of our facility's restricted areas. This could become a serious issue. Removing the rodent itself should not be much of a problem. Its feces and the cables they have gnawed on may damage the system. Whoa. This is one of the reasons why we emphasize security so much. You would do best to remember that. I will personally deal with the rodent this time. Oh. But if you happen to find any rodents, manager, please notify me immediately. Are you like talking about something else? Like a mole, maybe? Somebody who's going to sabotage our operations? Wow, she looks so serious. Oh. Thank you so much for doing that favor for me, manager. I've been feeling really confident lately. Pod, I hear you have a new distraction. Ah, Lady Angela, are you talking about my counseling program? Thank you. Yes, shut it down immediately. Whoa. But why? My program has been helping the employees. Don't delude yourself, Hod. You don't sincerely believe that counseling can be of any help in this place, do you? My gosh. But I want to continue it, as long as there's an employee who needs me. What about Tiffany? She said my program helped her cope with her stress. Tiffany? Tiffany Brown, who recently transferred to the safety team? She was suffering from bipolar disorder and an addiction to enkephalin. We expunged her records this morning. Oh, dang. What? She has terminated her contract with the company in a completely permanent fashion. Her mental corruption was at peaks higher than 90% when she committed suicide. Oh my god. I bet she said something like this whenever she came to you. Miss Hod, you're helping me so much, but I think I'll need a bit of enkephalin on top of your counseling to ease my melancholy. It's just a little extra, of course. You prescribed highly addictive substances as if you were handing out candy to children. Yeah. She got fooled. And what about Netzach? Oh, you gave him the substance as well. Yeah. I temporarily gave you access to enkephalin because I determined you could use it for your counseling program to reduce the stress level of the employees, and yet you've only been creating drug addicts. Oh my god. Netzach, he told me that he wanted to introduce the program to his team. And you fell for it? You should have noticed that he was lying as soon as you saw his hazy eyes. Hod, your naive compassion is only driving things to become worse around here. Your program is hereby terminated. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And as I have told you, and the other Sephiroth countless times, there is nothing as redundant and pointless as building a personal acquaintance with the employees here, especially for a Sephira like you. The employees will do anything to coax whatever they desire out of you. They have nothing left to lose. They won't even feel any guilt about it. Aww. It's time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I have met many a manager in my time. I have seen how the company exploited them. Did they tell you that you're special? Pulling the wool over your eyes, filling your ears with lies, saying that you're remarkable and resourceful, and that is why you were hired? Don't trust the company. It is a company that everyone desperately wants to work for. I suppose the same kind of desperation led you here. But harvesting energy is only half of the business in this place. Of course, every wing is more than they appear to be. However, this company runs much deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal, but we lost integrity along the way, and things went downhill from there. What the company gives you is definitely not a gift. You're not hired because you are a remarkable person. So, uh, so we know now that Netzach is a bit of a druggie. Hod, please do me a solid. Angela somehow knows that I have the stuff. I assure you, it's just for counseling purposes. Netzach, actually, I heard Eugene's been forced into that counseling program. This is ridiculous. That guy's already got his hands full, and now he has to take her stupid counseling? Poor Eugene. What can an employee do against a Sephira's orders, anyway? I doubt she really cares about us. She's just doing this to make herself feel superior. More work for us, I guess. Just ignore them, Hod. They're always so negative. Could I have some of that, Netzach? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, hey manager, congratulations on your success. Well, this is just for counseling, yeah. Oh my god! Why does everyone hate me? Why won't they appreciate my kindness? I thought I was the nicest Sephira who cared the most for the employees. The other Sephiroth are so occupied with their own work that they don't even care about how their subordinates end up. The corporation treats them as if they're expendable resources. I'm different. I really do care about them. I'm not a cold-blooded machine like Yesod. I'm not a haphazard like Malkuth. And I'm definitely not a, oh, it can't be helped person like Netzach. Just why? Hod seems to be getting lost in her own thoughts. I do know that I haven't earned your trust yet. I also know I should have represented myself as a part of the system. Having distrust in me would mean disturbing the company itself, and by extension to distrust its founder, who was responsible for creating me. I know what the one who calls himself B planted in you. Oh my god. She knows. I know how it has taken root in the soil of your mind and sprouted upon you. Inception? However, I chose to wait. As they say, building trust takes time. There is no option for me but to wait. It is the fate of my kind. Wait for what, Angela? Wait for instructions? Perhaps you could have ignored what this bee said and concentrated on your job. Instead, you kept on listening to B, and he finally succeeded seeding distrust in you. Well, nobody tells me anything. So, I need all the information that I can. And you know, it's up to you to prove him wrong. Okay. Oh my god, she's taking it the hard way. Perhaps it is my job to weed and uproot it, no? Right? I just said that you should let me know that I could trust you. Not just, force me into it. Okay, but look at her, she opened her eyes. So, this is probably why she hates B, and she knows him. And she knows him, and this is probably why she hates him. Because, going back to the personality, I think when I said B, she said like, I hate the letter B. Okay. Dang, Angela. Okay, what's next? The third and final truth. Well, it is something you must learn. I understand that the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. It feels like building up a sandcastle for years, only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony, to deny the efforts of the past. I wonder who B is, so he's probably a former employee, right? He's using the logo after all. But I want to make things right, no matter the cost. The final truth is... B's voice is cut off, only static remains.
Nineteen, a long time ago, there was once a great sentinel company. The AI was so intelligent that those who knew the AI left. One day, one of the people who dreaded that AI broke into the company. They spread malicious rumors about the AI. The good AI waited as that person was once a friend. However, the person crossed the line. As a sentinel, the AI could belong to the person's actions. So it made a very, very difficult choice. Oh, no one would see that person ever again. It's kinda like what happened with James and Yesod. The AI was a bit sad, but it had no regrets about its decision. Yeah, so much has been lost already. Such a small thing could matter to me. Manager? Netzach's not feeling well today. He got a cold and was worried that he'd catch it from me. So he told me to go in his place. So, wow, AIs can get sick. Malkuth, friendship should not be an excuse to lie. Manager, Netzach is high as a kite on it. He's completely out of it. You're such a rat. What if Netzach gets punished? That does not concern me in the slightest, and neither should you care. Please don't punish Netzach, Manager. Netzach is neglecting his responsibilities yet again. So are you. Shouldn't you be participating in your team's internal meeting right now? You're right. Thanks, Yesod. I hope you don't mind if I say this, but you should do something about Netzach before Angela finds him. He has been drunk for quite some time. Managed to find Netzach. Oh my god, look at his face. Yo, what's up, Manager? You look really super today. You, succeeded with something, huh? Right, far out, man. Man, why is the ground shaking like that? Is it another breach? Let me guess what you're thinking. Netzach's just a pathetic junkie. He's not all like Miss Hardworking Malkuth or Mr. Strict Yesod. I know, I've read your mind. I get that a lot from the other Sephiroth. But for a sec. This place is hell. Is it wrong to try and escape from that reality for even just a moment? Oh. Look, I think we should be celebrating the fact that we survived another day. I don't give a damn about the future of it or whatever like that. There's no tomorrow here, no hope. What have I done wrong? Am I being punished for my sins? Did I do something horrible enough in the past to deserve its never-ending punishment? Aww. That's the case, I repent. So tell whoever did this all to forgive. My gosh. Forget it. I just want to see this place crumble to pieces. I just keep, disappointing Netzach. Day 20. How did I feel when I lost a dear friend? The agony made me want to leave everything behind. Why am I so heartless as to not shed a tear for my late friend, you may ask? Because I am a machine. Will I be just as cold as this in the future as well? As often as I desire. Oh! Who is this? Sis? Sephira. Wait. Don't they look different from the one that we saw before? Netzach's done it again, Lady Angela. What has he done this time? He finally gave me the report of our joint operation just now. It was due yesterday. I can't even find him anywhere now. I'm sure he's just sleeping away somewhere. Drunk as a fish. The upper Sephiroth should know where he is. Go ask them. I don't want to talk to them. Lady Angela, you must agree with me when I say that Netzach is lacking too many ways to be a decent Sephira. What is the point you are trying to make here? I am suggesting that we should replace Netzach. I go... Sephira. The replacement process is not meant to be a tool you can haphazardly abuse to remove any Sephira you dislike. So, you can. Oh my god. I'm not abusing it. If I were, I would have replaced the majority of our Sephiroth already. Sephiroth can only be replaced when they have what we consider to be a serious flaw, and can no longer perform their duties. Netzach easily meets any condition of flaw that could be set then. He's not doing a single thing right. Netzach is playing his role, being drunk on inhalant, becoming lethargic. It's all part of the play. Oh my gosh. Like, Netzach is programmed to be a depressed junkie? Depressed, helpless junkie. Let me add one more thing, Tiferet. Even if we were to replace Netzach, do you really think that the new Netzach would become a diligent, hardworking Sephira? Wholly unlike the previous one? Wait, so they're all the same, but the models are being replaced. Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a rush. Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a rash manner. I know how you feel, but Netzach is a different matter. Tiferet, I have a pounding headache. Do not shout. I reminded Lady Angela about the replacement process. Your days of responsibility will soon be over. Think I'd be scared of a threat like that? I hate to disappoint you. But that's exactly what I want, Tiferet. Don't you get it? It's like end me. Let's see you say that when you're crushed into a pile of scrap. Manager, I don't really care whether you completed the last mission or not. I bet Miss Angela's having regrets as well. I feel the exact same way about myself, as little Tiferet does, you see. Why haven't I been smashed up yet? Miss Angela could get someone better than me to fill my position anytime she likes. If I was her, I'd have destroyed an AI like myself at the first chance I got. This is awkward. I don't expect you to say something nice to me, don't worry about it.
Wow. So, let me just say that these last 10 days, we've learned so much. And we were introduced to many different characters. We have Hod, we have Netzach. We continue to learn more about Yesod and Malkuth. And there's also Tiferet. Wow. So we are going through the Sephira one by one, and we were introduced to B as well, who Angela seems to hate. I wonder what happened between them. That could be from the day 19 when Angela said that somebody who spread rumors about this Sentinel AI, which I think she was, by the way. But yeah, so she has her own side of the story. And I'm really curious about Angela, you know, like we can see her lying to people who know the most about the company, but I think they have different interests. So I'm not entirely sure what Angela wants. Sometimes she talks about, you know, being bound and can't get out of there and what it feels like to be human. So maybe she wants to get out of there. And then you have B, who thinks that AIs cannot exactly be trusted. I don't know what happened. Did Angela do something for him to think of that? Yeah, but you know, when Angela said that that friend disappeared, never to be seen from again, maybe that's why B also as well, like has some sort of animosity, feelings of animosity towards her. I don't know, the plot is just thickening. You know, it's just so sad, you know, that Yesod lost someone and he sees that this could affect everything, so I'd rather just be detached with everyone. Hod, who is very helpless and just wants to end everything, and it's the way he's programmed, like even he keeps on repeating, like, what did he do? Did he do something? I don't know, that is such a human emotion, right? So like, where are these coming from? And we also have Tiferet, who doesn't like Netzach. Their banter is funny to me because Netzach is just like, yeah, okay, I actually like that, Tiferet, go on. So yeah, and then we have Hod, which I'm really sad about because, you know, she just wanted to help. It's something that that also reminds me of the things I said, and something like because people know your feelings, they get to manipulate you, and that's what happened to Hod, right? So, you know, we see more and more of the emotions that the Sephira have, and that makes me curious about how they were made actually. So I hope that we could get some answers in the future.